once a staple of the Canadian prairies, but as time marches on, they have all but disappeared from the landscape. No, I'm not talking about the NDP, but that iconic Western structure, the grain elevator. Welcome to Inglis, Manitoba, where a team of highly skilled, highly experienced, expert volunteers are going to restore one of the last great prairie cathedrals. And this is Stuart Brecken. He is the foreman of the Inglis Elevator Project. Hello, Stuart. How are you?
How are you, sir?
The main question is why? Why volunteers?
Oh, this started out about a year ago. A friend of mine were down at the lake at the cottage.
Yeah.
We'd had a couple glasses of wine, and the free press arrived.
Okay, the paper arrived.
The paper arrives.
Right.
Okay, so
and there's a story in that paper, I'm guessing.
There's a story in the paper about these Inglis elevators, how they needed funds to get them rejuvenated. We thought, well, we got time. We're all retired pensioners. We got time. So. Ron and I get talking, the more we drink, the more, and the next thing you know, we're on, okay?
Hey,
so
we're doing it.
We phoned one of my friends, Dale Holliday, when he went to college. In the summers, he painted grain elevators.
Okay, how old is this friend?
Well, he's the same age as me. He's up there, he's one pulling the rope.
So he's got experience, because in college.
Yes. Oh, yeah, but
so which is 40-odd years ago.
And he was sober at the other end of the phone, okay? He says, Stu, this doesn't sound like a good idea at all. The next morning, of course, Ron and I sobered up.
Right, sober second thought.
That wasn't a good idea. And I phoned Holiday, and he says, what? He says, I painted that elevator twice in my sleep last night. We're doing it.
Excellent.
That's my daughter up there.
That's your daughter?
That's my daughter. Now, she's the only one under 65. She was allowed to come because she's a paramedic, and she was worried that all of us old guys, we'd need a paramedic.
That's good. Where do they got you put? Where do they got, like, accommodations?
We're at some really good accommodations. It's called Barn in the Bush.
Yeah.
And it used to be a barn at one time, but now it's great accommodations.
And you're all in there at once?
Yeah.
So is it a bit of a summer camp at night? Do you have a headache? is my question.
I'm starting to come around, but it's almost midday now.
You have experience painting grain elevators?
Yes.
When did you paint one last?
72.
In 1972.
1872.
This really is the old way, isn't it? I can screw up a Venetian blind. I shouldn't even be here, let alone pulling on ropes like this. Okay, the scaffolding is coming down, which means I am going up. Don, I'll be in charge of your safety line. So don't worry about a thing, Don.
Okay, ready?
Okay, we're not exactly level, are we?
No.
Do we look like we're level?
No! Take that brush.
I got this one, look.
Oh, perfect.
That's a perfect brush. There's no,
Okay,
the
now
size doesn't matter when it comes to brushes.
You just make sure you're doing the blue on the blue.
Okay, that's the use, so this is the in. Okay.
20 years from now, you'll be able to see a picture of this in the news somewhere or something.
And I'll say,
and you say, I painted that.
I know, it's a great legacy because I'm in show business, so my legacy is disposable at best. You know what I mean? Everything is dated. It's like, you live for 5 minutes on YouTube, but at the end of the day, you're gone. But this is forever. Stuart, it's been said that an army marches on its stomach, so you put this thing together, you got volunteers out here. How are you feeding them?
Every day for lunch, one of the local families puts on lunch for us here.
We are on the ground, and I would say the sign is about, what, 95% done?
Yes.
95. But there's a bit of an issue. Explain the issue.
Well, as you can see on the sign, the W, if you can see that little black mark on the W, it's pushed over too far. That W, we can't paint it the way it is. We're going to have to change it somehow.
We're going to have to go freehand. We shouldn't be concerned because we have these.
We have the map.
We have these drawings. I could have got into engineering school with that. Look at the assembled judges. This should be good. It's like a public meeting. Once you start encouraging people and they have the confidence to speak up, we'll be here all day.
From now on, if there's ever a problem, I'm just going to blame it on that damn CBC and Rick Mercer.
Go over so well on the prairies.
Yeah, it'll fit right in.
First, there was the National Energy Program.
Oh, yeah.
And then Mercer painted the grain elevator. Another insult from the East. There we go. Ta-da, ta-da. Let's go down, and we'll ask the opinion of the Russian judges, who we have on a satellite feed from the White House. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty.
That is a heck of a W.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you, Rick.
I'm going to be stiff tomorrow.
No pain, no grain.